Fog Wrestling back with the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Yes, guys, it's 2023. It is the Royal Rumble, and we kicked off the show with the Men's Rumble, which to me just takes away all the excitement because, the thought of getting Rock, Austin, Cena, blah, blah, blah. Even Ric Flair was linked with a match, man. That's out the window when the match is going on first. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. We kick off, though, with Gunther and Sheamus, and you're thinking, it's just two mid carders, right? Then you get the Miz mid carder. Then you get Kofi Kingston mid carder. Now, albeit three at the first four are all former world champions, and people would consider Gunther to be the best at the first four, and he's no world champion. So technically, by that remark, you're in good hands, but no buying it. Gargano comes out. The Miz then gets quickly eliminated. Out comes Woods. The New Day they're slapping asses. It's just, what are we doing here? Honestly, it's awful. We then have Karrion Kross come out. He gets eliminated by Drew McIntyre like a bum. Gable doesn't do much. Escobar comes out again, doesn't do much. Out comes Dawkins. Out comes Brock. He eliminates quite a few people. Brock was good for the 3 minutes that he was in this match. Then Bobby Lashley comes out. He eliminates Brock. Brock then goes ballistic, attacks Corbin, F5, attacks the announce table, throws the announce table into the cover under the announce table into the ring. Rollins then is out next. He throws Corbin over the top rope. Otis comes out. Then Ray comes out, but he doesn't come out because he... Fog football back again in Rangers. And VAR. What a love story. Better than Titanic. Talking of Titanic, I'm on a boat. But anyway, guys, we were at the game. Well, I was at the game. So live reporting, so to speak, even though it's not live, it's actually 12:30 in the hotel AM. But aye, man, Rangers defeated St Johnstone today. We saw the debut of Todd Cantwell. We saw the returning Yanis Hadji. Also, Cholak as well returning. But of course, Hadji's basically been a year to the day since he's been out. And Cantwell was good. Very surprised that Todd Cantwell started, in my opinion. And I did talk about in my reaction and also like just the end of the match day vlog about Cantwell. And I don't think it was that harsh. Some people saying blah, but there's some people saying he was brilliant, and there's some people saying he was very lackluster. And I think he was lackluster. Like I understand he played that ball for the goal, right? And it was a good ball in the Morelos, but the flick for Morelos is what's fucking made it go on the Kamara, and it's what's made it go 2-0. Like, there were so many times in the game where, we could have been through if he just ran, but he doesn't have any, I don't think, he doesn't have any pace, and I kind of knew he didn't have pace. Like, I think a lot of people were expecting him to have, pace, so I'm not burying him for that. Like, I think... But some people just expect him to be a pacey winger like Kent. He is more like a Hadji, definitely more like technical, but Ryan Kent's got it all, and I do genuinely feel that Hadji is better than Cantwell, even at his peak. We can talk about the few seasons ago that he had in the Premier League, but again, I don't want to bury Todd Cantwell. What was his first game? Hoping it gets better. I mean, was he the worst player on the pitch? No. But again, Rangers have won this game 2-0, and in terms of where we kick off, not an awful lot happened. I mean, St Johnstone had two chances. We'll talk about the St Johnstone chances straight away. Brink at half time. I think is it Nicky Clark? No, it's no Nicky Clark. Nicky Clark's sent off at this stage. Fuck Nicky Clark. Was it Stevie May? Can't remember who it was, but you get through, ruins the goalie, tight angle but then he just slips and falls on his arse. So yeah, that was brilliant. And then after the break, there's a header where it's through a bunch of bodies, but Al McGregor manages to collect it. And then, but in terms of Rangers' chances, penalty, haven't actually seen the penalty back again. People saying it was soft. I care, not really, because it's 1-0 Rangers. Now, the stuff I have seen back again is the two tackles. And looking back, I've no idea how either one could be a red. Now, Nicky Clark did get sent off, and I don't think it is a red. I'm not biased. I don't think it's a red. I mean, he wins the ball, and then it's like... It's not even... it's a follow-through from him, but it's not like it's a full on connection. He like skims Ryan Jack's legs. I mean, what you could argue with Jack's tackle is he actually connects, but it's not Jack's tackle's no high. You know, he's like leaving a receipt on him. If you know what I mean, because obviously what just happened a few minutes prior. I mean, it was stupid for Jack. You should never, you know, put put the matters into the referee's hands, and that's kind of what he did by doing this. I mean, I understand why he was a bit raging about the whole situation because it could have been a bad injury for him from Nicky Clark. But again, it's Willie call him if it was a shite game for him all around. Some of the decisions, the offsides, the cheap free kicks that weren't free kicks that he gave, and then all the big decisions he basically got fucking wrong in my book. Now I'll need to look at the penalty again. I haven't looked at it, but Rangers made it 1-0 with Tavernier, creating hee haw against 10 men for literally all the game. Very lackluster and weak, in my opinion. And then, we did see the likes of Sakala, Hadji, Wright, Cholak come on, and Lundstrom come on at half time for Jack. So maybe Jack did pick up a knock or two, or probably the fact he was on a yellow. And I think Michael Beale knew, thought this guy will be gone sooner rather than later at this stage. But in terms of the game, that's pretty much how it went. Kamara scored a really good goal. But yeah, I mean, we should just be beating a team that's lost 5 in a row to this stage more than 2-0, especially at home, and especially when you're playing against 10 men for an hour, man. So some of it was so passive and just, passing it back the way, but that's kind of just what we've come to expect in recent years. Like, we don't take teams to the slaughter anymore, and it's a shame because I like that. But well, guys, leave your thoughts down below. We won. It's 3 points. We've pissed everyone off. Can't complain that way. Next up with the lights out match, I mean, you've a Mountain Dew sponsor. Like, see, back in the day, you didn't have Doritos Flaming Hot Hell in a Cell. And this match, the match itself sucked, right? Take away the colours, take away the pellets or popcorn coming at the announce table. It fucking sucked. Uncle Hardy killing himself, jumping off the stage with puppets. Get in the bin. Move on to the Women's Championship match, because that was indeed. Up next, guys, we then have Belair against Alexa Bliss, and this is just like, no one ever thought Alexa Bliss is going to win this. It just sucks, honestly. Belair wins every fucking match. Oh, sweetie, I am the bestest. I am whatever other words she puts with EST at the end. I don't give a fuck. Alright? Belair, you're a bell end. And that is where I'm going to leave you. Alright? With 2 more matches to review, man. I had to go to sleep because I just physically exhausted for watching this pish, man. But yeah. And then we kick off the women's rumble with Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. Again, it was that's predictable in my opinion. Literally everyone in like the betting sites are predicting that Rhea Ripley's going to be the Iron Woman, and again, here we go, Rhea Ripley doing what Rhea Ripley does. Oh, and of course, Beth Phoenix is going to enter, man, because that's all we've got. Boys need to know is the final 3. It comes down to Asuka, Rhea Ripley, and Liv Morgan. Those 2 kicked off the match. I mean, it was just literally a match filled with jobbers, if we're being honest. I mean, no surprise there. The women's division is bleak, and of course, this was always going to be the way it was going to go down. But Rhea Ripley, I mean, it was so obvious she was going to win. There's just nothing like Triple H we can talk about. Oh, Vince McMahon's a terrible bastard. He can't book shit. How can anyone honestly say that Triple H did better? Right? I'm not saying under Vince every rumble was great, right? But see these 2 rumbles, especially the men's, man. It must be like the most predictable stuff you'll ever fucking see. Honestly, I don't get it. Why people think Triple H is the fucking man. We've seen him on Raw going, this booking thing's hard, No, mate, you're making it hard. I'll say what you're making it hard. You're making it pish. That brings us to our main event. It is Kevin Owens taking on the big dog, Roman Reigns, boy. And then a very predictable main event. Roman Reigns defeats Kevin Owens. We're not really shocked here, How can anyone not see this is all predictable, right? Now, I will give credit for the actual pay-per-view ending, or the premium live event ending, because, of course, They just batter Kevin Owens after the match. Reigns has got a chair. Owens is handcuffed. He's saying, Sammy, you do it. It's no enough for KO. You do it, big man. You get stuck into him. And Sammy sounds like, no, Roman, I can't do it. And then, like, we've got a lot of tension. Oh, fuck, what's Sami Zayn going to do? But, you know, it was a decent ending, right? But again, it is just kind of predictable. But again, why is Sammy, why are we trying to pretend that Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are, you know, best of friends? Like, he fucking, he jobbed them out. He, all they have done since their WWE career, man, have fought. Owens tried to kill him with a pop-up powerbomb in the apron when he was injured. Came back for injury. So, I don't know what they're playing this card, and I know tag teams can reunite, man, right? Look at DX, fuck's sake. I mean, Triple H and Shawn Michaels feud it for the best part of 3 years, and then they were best of pals. I'm not saying it can't be done, but I just feel like back in the day they did a better way of bringing tag teams closer or back together. You know, like, I don't know. Like, I know with DX, Triple H is getting battered by Spirit Squad, and then Shawn Michaels comes out and saves it, and then we kind of get like DX, blah, 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 or it might be the other way about. But anyway, I'm not saying like they're all pally, then they became a team straight away, but I don't know. But this was good. He hits him with a chair. Reigns in disbelief that he hit him with a chair. Jimmy Uso's looking at Sami Zayn, betrayed. And Jey Uso, super kick, and the batter. Sami Zayn, Jimmy Uso walks off. He can't believe it. He's near in tears. They rip the shirt off Sami Zayn, and Sami Zayn is at the bloodline. So yeah, we're probably going to get Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens against the blood. But in my opinion, this just is going to make the bloodline suck from now on. So yeah, this Rumble sucked. No two ways about it. Very predictable, very bland, nothing particularly great, barely anything good. So it's getting a 1 out of 10. Till next time, peace.